Let's try another one where I don't misplay on turn 1. See what we get. Ionia Piltover. So we're on the draw. Replace. We want just 1 and 2 drop creatures. That's all we want. Ditch everything else. Teemo. Now we do have a slight mushroom play available with the Teemo and the Clump of Wumps. I think we will start with that investment. Teemo is very annoying, and lots of people go out of their way to try to kill Teemo as a result.
Another day in the field.
And we're not going to block, of course, because Teemo will just die to the quick attack. Clump of Wumps.
Who's a good boy?
It's going to be a spell, probably killing Teemo. No. Scrap Scuttler's only 1/1s, I believe. Yep, so we can attack safely.
Out ahead.
Nothing can kill either of our guys. Just chump, so that's fine.
Fire doesn't mean everything.
Got 5 shrooms in there. When we reach 15 mushrooms put in there, Teemo will upgrade to a 2/2. And suddenly he'll start doubling the number of mushrooms.
The dark beckons.
Okay, so he has an elusive. That's a little annoying. We do have 3 mana, so typically you want to play your permanents first, and then your spells. He's out of mana, so it's fine to play the permanents. He's not going to be able to remove them. He hasn't attacked yet either.
Night falls.
Okay, I'm not going to block that. Again, we are racing, and we don't want to lose any of our guys. We're not going to Mystic Shot either. We're going to use our shrooms.
More for my collection.
And that actually is enough to level up Teemo for our immediate attack.
Success is planting your mushroom trap.
So currently we have 14 mushrooms in the enemy deck. He already drew one, but it still counts because we put 15 in. It doesn't actually have to currently happen. So if we attack immediately, we could double the shrooms. We'll see what we draw though. Okay, he just drew 2 damage. Again, the mushroom plan is actually working pretty well. It's already done 3. Let's go ahead and max out our permanents.
Explosive
He can block
thought.
Teemo, you're absolutely right. But we can also Mystic Shot it out of the way before attacking. So we may consider doing that just for the shroom advantage. So, that is what we're going to do. Before attacking, notably, because if we attack at the same round, he can actually block and it would still be considered blocked. Important to note. Very important to note. If we had dragged all these dudes and played it, we'd still be able to set him in front of Teemo and be considered blocked. But now he can't.
You'll never know what hit
And
him.
we would just want to swing with everything every turn because we're doing additional damage by doing that. Now we've just doubled his puff caps from 12 to 24. Keep in mind, if I had a Mushroom Cloud in hand, I would want to play that with the attack, so it would double another 5. He just drew 2 more puff caps. We do have Decimate in hand, so if he plays any card, we play Decimate, potentially win the game.
Answers, I have them.
Okay. He's gonna deny? Nope, he's gonna heal. Okay. Nice move. And because of a spell, he gets to make a turret in hand that costs the same as his heal.
Requires just one.
It's just gonna be a 1/1. Don't need to block. We have plenty of health. So we didn't quite get the super fast kill, but he does have an elusive again. We'll see what we draw. Okay, so this is going to do 1 damage to the enemy nexus upon attack anyway. Let's go ahead and play this and the mushrooms.
Do like a yodel in uniform.
This actually makes 2 mushroom clouds in hand, which is a lot.
The eye of twilight sees all.
Okay, just going to play
Oh,
him.
that's a harvest right there.
Out ahead.
Attack with everything again. This is going to deal 1 damage, and now Suddenly there's 32 mushrooms in his deck. He has a pretty high probability. Didn't like the 6-drop to try to draw to try deal 3/2
Understood.
Nexus. Ah, you're actually right. I forgot that aspect, that he can deal 3/2 Nexus as well. I just assume he's gonna draw mushrooms at this point.
That's just sleepy, right?
You're actually right, I did blow it. So this is showing my inexperience with the deck. That was probably lethal there, most likely, because Deny does exist in Ionia, but it's unlikely that he had it. He only drew 1 mushroom, unfortunately. Not 2, so he didn't win on the draw. But we still have 13 health, blockers. He's gonna heal anything for 7. Wow. I don't know why it wants me to hit OK. I have no cards to cast. And now on defense, we can do 7 directly, but I think I want to
Every mushroom are precious. Yeah,
get Jinx
but
out
when do
there.
they explode?
Unbreakable as thermodynamics.
Pass. He does not have an elusive this time. He's going to draw how much damage? None, actually. So I kind of want to attack first, see if we can leak in
Yeah, you never know
the
what hit
Teemo
'em.
damage. Okay, he just used a lot of mana to do that. And drew cards. He drew mushrooms. Down to 3 health. So now he has to block everything because it's lethal. And we have 2 different cards and 11 mana to play with that can finish the game.
Immediately.
Oh dear.
That's a sting.
Doubled our shrooms again. Up to 52 now. A T-Hex, 8/8. But now we just decimate again. He has pretty much no opportunity to block except for 1 deny possibility. And there it is. And now he has no mana left to block the 6 mana, deal 3 to anything. So again, I believe this is an ability that he can deny, but doesn't have mana now. So he did have the deny.
I'll give you to the counter.
And Jinx leveled up because our hand is empty. Another pretty brutal victory there, even despite misplays, or at least inefficient plays. I think we did a total of 8 or 9 mushroom damage there. Wasn't quite keeping track, but toward the end it looked like a lot. Hello everybody, this is Ask Joshy. We're going to be doing another deck discussion and demonstration here for SHROOM KABOOM, which is a Teemo and Jinx deck. I named it, but Raynad actually put it together. Legendary card and strategy game player, one of my favorite people in esports. He claims to have gone 22-0 with the deck, so I took the code and trying it out here now. There is another video up already with a card overview. If you want to go check that out, the link is in the description. Not sure what we're going to play against here, but the entire premise of the deck is burn, so we will be looking for minions at the beginning. Teemo's just fine. We want 1 and 2 drops just like these. SHROOM also. Mushboom. There's a couple of different ways. I like Shroom Boom because it's assonance. Here we go. Teemo.
Another day in the field.
Turn 1 Teemo. Get those shrooms a-boomin'.
Swiftly. More mushrooms.
So there's 5 shrooms into the deck. They can attach themselves to cards in his deck. If he draws a card, there's some opportunity for us to deal direct damage to the Nexus. Okay, and we'll play a permanent.
Coming in hot!
He has nothing. He's passed now. He's playing Demacia Ionia, which is an interesting one that is also the Fiora Shen colors. So it's possible he's got Fiora Exodia in there. We want to play as many dudes as we can, even though we could get 4 damage in right there. Now we have the opportunity to get much more than that.
Protect their own.
He did not play Fiora with 3 mana, so that's actually great for us. Fiora is the big scary bad guy in this deck. Single combat, that'll happen sometimes. Shrooms are not necessarily our number one game plan. They're sort of an ancillary win condition. Our number one plan is attack relentlessly. You may think, wow, this is a weird attack. 3-1 into a 1-1, certainly he's gonna block, but if he doesn't, we get 3 damage in. If he does, we get 2 damage in. And we're just trying to burn that Nexus down as fast as we can.
My life for these lands!
He's actually going to block the 3-2. I'm not really 100% sure why. That won't kill the 3-2. Oh, I see. Giving a barrier does. Give him +2/+.
Nature blesses your followers.
Alright. That's interesting though, because he could have mitigated the damage that these deal over time instead. These can block and he can't, so I still probably would not have chosen the 3-2.
I walk the space between worlds.
Shen is here now. We want to play, again, permanence at the beginning of the game and then burn toward the end. Gotta get that board presence so we can swing out and cast spells is the ideal. We're racing, so we do not need to block. Especially a barrier. And now we will continue swinging hard. We don't have any permanents that we can play, but we can do... Let's just see what happens first. Ionia does also run Deny, the one counter spell in the game.
Immediately.
See how much damage we can actually get in. Ooh, a lot. Okay, we're going to ditch the Experimenter to do 3 more damage. That puts us in striking distance at the beginning of the next turn for lethal. Does have the Deny. So we're still going to get 7 in. We've got 2 excess mana and 6 total, which means we can only cast Decimate or Get Excited. We'll see what we draw. Oh, we only have 4. Actually, he did block one of our Exploder boys. So we could just try to Decimate and see if we win. See what mana he spends first. You see how quickly this damage adds up? It's pretty ridiculous. Just removing the Teemo has slowed him down so much.
Intruders!
It is possible that he can pump that quite a bit, so we'll just go ahead and block. This will deal 2 damage to the Nexus, and this could just win the game. So let's see how it goes. If it doesn't win the game, the Decimate might.
Everyone goes boom!
There we go.
Nature blesses.
So Fiora didn't show up. That was fortunate for us. And we did get there pretty darn quick.